Hey everybody, and welcome back to my in-scale Union Pacific Willow Creek subdivision. Obviously, you haven't watched this video before. My name's Scott. I'm a builder of the layout. I did release a video only a couple of days ago, so I usually do not every 2 weeks, 1 week or 2 weeks, but I had a comment there, and it was regarding how I set up my trains. With do I use a computer program or a Waybill system and bits and pieces like that. And it's I have covered sort of my Waybill system in previous videos, but I actually don't have a video that's sort of devoted straight to Waybills and car cards, so you wouldn't really know what you're looking for if that was what you're looking for. So just a little quick video today, and just how obviously I set up my trains for switching and bits and pieces, and it's not exactly rocket science. It's just a way that I find the easiest to do it. So we'll get into it, and we'll start off with the train order systems. Okay, so I suppose first up, the trains obviously that on my layout don't run unless they got a train order. So what I've actually got here is a whole bunch of these orders that I've pre-written out, and everyone's different, and every train order, I mean, there's a whole stack of them there on this clipboard, but each order tells you, obviously start at the top there, what number of the train is. So obviously number the UP 580, it's an eastbound local, and it's going from Oakhurst to Willow Creek, no return. So it's terminating at Willow Creek. Some of these train orders, they'll say Oakhurst to Willow Creek return, or Oakhurst Mojave return. All depends where you're going to be stationed. There's absolutely gone through in every single industry on my layout, so these train orders cover everything. Even my live gravel loads that are run up from Powder River, they all come under these train orders as well. So that's basically how I know what I'm going to be doing when I walk into the layout room, and I actually turn the layout on, and I look at these train orders to see what I'm going to be doing, and then it starts from there. Okay, so now that I've got my train order there, I'm starting in Oakhurst. Now what I do when I pick out my cards, I was actually trying to come up with some sort of way with the dice to find out how many cars from each industry, but in this case what I'm doing is just picking the industry with the most cars in it to sort of keep the industries evened out. So if ConAgra there had 13 odd car cards in there, I'd take some out of there, and then West Coast Beverages might have another 10 cars in there, so I'll take a couple just to try and even out bits and pieces at this stage. The Waybills, car cards Waybills are the standard micro mark car card and Waybill system that you get, and basically it's just set out as your normal standard Waybill car card system. Okay, so once I've got all my cars there, you'll see I've got two magnetic strips on the side, little dog clips. One says arrival, one says departure. So once I've got all my cars together, and they're going to leave, and I'm going to be going away and doing something else, I'll put them all together and I'll put them on the departure click. So I've got all my car cards, Waybills here. So when I come back and I'm looking at this, I know that these cars here are ready for departure. Now if I've got a train put together, I'll come back into the layout room and I see a whole bunch sitting on the arrivals. I know that these cars have arrived on my last operating session, and these cars need to be sorted out into the various industries they need to go. So with these cars here sitting in departure, this is actually the train over here. That is all the cars there. Now that train there is waiting for departure. It got switched together this morning, and that train there is now waiting for departure. So when I come back in, I know all I need to do is grab my locomotive, hook onto it, and take it to wherever the car cards say it needs to go. Also, along with the car cards and Waybills, I do use the locomotive cards as well. So my whole locomotive roster is worked on these 4 different stages here. So when I use a locomotive, say we've used, what was it, the SD40. Okay, so that goes into that box there. My next locomotive is in the ready box, so I'm going to be using this 804. Okay, so I take that card out, that car card, that goes with the car cards. Then everything moves across. That one moves across. That one moves across. And that one moves across. Now, if we've got the last used was obviously that one moves to the rear of that one. That locomotive moves to the rear of that one. And then when this one here is being used, the front one will go. And it just cycles everything around and makes sure that all the locomotives get a decent run. So I think I've forgotten which order these go in, but it's not a biggie. So that is basically how my car cards, Waybills run. Also, in the addition with the actual Waybills that go into the car cards, I've got other cards as well, such as a buffer car card. Now that's used when I'm running oil trains, hazardous goods. If you look at the video I did oil train operations a little while ago, it details how I use these, how I use them with the cars and bits and pieces like that. So basically, in a nutshell, that's how I set up my layout for switching. It's nothing new, no groundbreaking new way of doing things, just the simple car cards, my own version of train order forms, and it seems to work really good for me. It works really well for me, and I don't seem to have any issues with it at all. Go ahead and throw something in the comments there if you want to know more, or maybe a better way that I could do things. Please let me know. And also, if you like, share, subscribe to the video. Obviously, you'll get new videos upcoming. Big thank you to my subscribers already. Definitely, absolutely blown away. And there's a fair few people starting to comment there now, so that's excellent. A bit of interaction. And apart from that, a bit of a short video, so that basically wraps it up. And maybe you can try what I do on your layout, or maybe you've got a better idea for me. But let me know how you get on. And until then, we'll see you on the next one. Cheers, everyone. Stay safe.